Hi my friends, today we model this part with the name SERRATED clamp. This is the drawing. We start by creating this contour, then this other contour with the thickness of 2.5, and this will be a close contour, and this will be a sequence of lines, arcs, and we'll use the tool sweep to obtain that object. Let's do this. New standard millimeters IPT, new sketch, XY plane, and we draw some entities here. A line. Keep press the left button of the mouse, go here, keep press the left button and go to the right, almost symmetrical, but keep your eyes on that fine horizontal. Now you don't see, now you see it, yes? Then keep press the left button and go to the right by finding this horizontal again. You also see a fine vertical. I finish this and I draw another horizontal. Okay, now we have a tangent here, here, and also here. Very important, very interesting. Then we apply equal to these two lines, equal to these two arcs. We place this point coincident with this point, and now we have to place dimensions. All of these were constraints. Dimension radius 37, and everything will be scaled. You see, radius 8, then also 8 is this. Now we have only one dimension needed. It is the total length, 105. Now we have a fully constrained sketch, yes? Okay. A new sketch will be placed in this plane. F5 to have the same view. We project this point, and now we can come back to this view. We know that this is a point to be used. Then we draw some lines. 1, 2, 3. These two sides are equal. This midpoint is coincident with the projected point, and we place dimensions. This is 22. This is 13. We place an angle of 24. Then we place on the same horizontal these 2 points. 1, 2. Not horizontal because Z is vertical, and we have to apply Ctrl Z, and vertical, not horizontal. Practically, we have to use this orientation. You see, X is horizontal, Z is vertical. We use vertical now between these 2 points. We have a fully constrained sketch. Yes, but we have to apply this radius 4 at the corners. Fillet 4, this corner and this corner. Finish sketch, and you see all that entities. Yes, but we want to apply offset of 2.5, 2.5, and to connect these 2 ends and also these 2 ends. Now is finished the second sketch. Yes. Then we use the tool sweep, as I mentioned before. Inventor finds a close contour and waits for us to select a curve or an edge, an existing edge on the part. We have here a curve. We select it. OK. Yes. Good. Now we have to apply this chamfers at each corners. We select this, chamfer 5. Then we select also the other 3. OK. Next is this cut. You see here a triangle which is equilateral triangle. Its placement is 23 from the center point, and we'll apply 50 times this after we create the first cut. We use XY plane, F7 to create a polygon, a triangle, 3. We draw that triangle. We make horizontal this bottom line. It is 4 millimeters. Then we place it on the same vertical with a center point at a distance of 23. Finish sketch. and we apply extrude of that triangle, symmetrical with cut, not all the way because it limits to here. We apply a larger value, for instance 40 millimeters, symmetrical. Okay, then we apply circular pattern of the last feature about Z axis with 50 occurrences. Okay, now you see the result. Very interesting. Let's see what is the volume. Properties, physical, update, copy, close, drawing, double click, and the new value is just the same. Cancel. We keep one of the two values. The material is still carbon. Then we apply an aspect of galvanized face. You see here that interesting texture. View, instead of default IBL, we use default lights. If you hide the edges, you have a nice part. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.